Today we're going to be doing a walk around on this gorgeous 1965 Mustang Fastback 2+2. We completely transformed this car, you know, from the time that it rolled into the dealership. It still had that beautiful paint, but it took a lot of buffing to get it to look like this.
Now, this car has been definitely transformed. I call it Coyote Classic style.
Yeah, I've dropped the suspension a little bit, put some bigger wheels and tires on it, nice chrome wheels, changed up some things in the interior, really just made this car, you know, took it from a 6 to a 10.
Oh, exactly, even the riding and driving of it. I mean, this car, as we get underneath the hood, I'll let Dalton pop the hood, but we retimed it, tuned it, just mechanically we made this car so much better.
This thing,
yeah,
it's so fun.
Sitting underneath the hood. You drove it the first time it came in and you were kind of disappointed.
I was disappointed. It had the power, but it was all over the road, you know. It needed some brake work, you know, and it needed a tune. And I just drove it again before I pulled it out here, and we did great.
Yeah, we nailed it on this 2+2 Fastback. And guess what, guys? Factory A-code. Yeah, I mean, this ain't no 6-cylinder car from the factory. It's not a 289 2-barrel. This was a factory A-code car. Beautiful paint. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's got a 351 in it. So 351 Windsor under the hood. It's got the nice set of headers on it. Brand new battery. Just very clean. If you look at top of the inner fenders, Jay did a beautiful job detailing this thing. I mean, that satin black paint. Look at the firewall. As you go across down here to the heater and stuff, the heater fan, the bottom of the hood's all in a nice matte black. This car's super clean.
When I saw this again today, I was just very impressed.
As we look at her gaps here, perfect gap. The hood fits to the top of the fender perfectly. And as you go around this car, the metallic, this blue metallic paint in the sun is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Both hood gaps are perfect, guys.
And look up and down the sides too. I mean, there's not a ripple in, you know, in any of it.
If you guys have been scrolling our website, coyoteclassics.com, just waiting for the right muscle car, you know, and that this one's going to be in that $50,000 range, this car is fantastic.
Yeah. So it's a color that you don't see much either. You know, it's just a bright blue, a lot of metallic.
The horse and corral, the front bumpers, all the trim, all of the marker lights and chrome bezels, emblems are all brand new. Tires have less than 5 miles on them. BFG radials, raised white letter, 205 60s in the front, 225 60s in the rear. We put brand new wheel well molding on it. Again, like Dalton said, laser straight. Listen to how quiet and nice that engine looks too. Brant, we're going to give you a shout out. You did a fantastic job on tuning this 351. On back of our hood fits perfectly all the way across. Windshield's new, gaskets new, window moldings are all new on it. Top of the fender to the top of the hood. Top of the fender to the top of the door, all the way down to the bottom is perfect. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, the underneath's all been painted satin black as well, so that looks really nice. Very solid and clean. Man, that car this motor runs so smooth.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's pretty fun to drive because once you get on it, you know, you just spin them.
Really?
You know, yeah, you'll see. You'll find out, Dad.
Sounds like someone else is revving up a little bit in the back.
I think that's my race car.
Oh, probably. All right, so if we look at the back gap here, fits really nice here too. And look at the trunk lid, how that fits against that rear quarter extension. Both sides. I mean, whoever fit this car up did a beautiful job. So for you guys that are like super fussy and want a car to fit excellent, especially in a Mustang, you are not going to get one to fit any better than this one. Inside the trunk's all speckled, a new mat. It looks good. Check that out.
That turned out nice.
Yeah, nice solid, nice and solid. And then we speckled the inside and put the mat in there. Here's the bottom. We repainted all these hinges. Whoever did it before didn't do a very good job there. Yeah, Jay did a nice job, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Look at the paint quality even in these jams. This is a show car, Dalton.
And the neat thing was It was a very well-built car when it was built, but it just didn't have that.
It had no taste.
No, it had no taste. No.
The wheels, tires, they had the ass end jacked up. We took a leaf or two out of the back, had like 6 or 7 leaf in there, maybe a 69 leaf springs or something. So just wasn't, like I said, it wasn't Coyote Classic style when we bought it.
I love the interior on this and what they did with, when it comes to the seats with the TMI buckets. You know, they still have they're like the pony interior, but they're a lot more comfortable and
yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, they cost a lot of money too, but they're so comfortable.
They did kind of the same thing with the back.
Yeah, it matches perfectly. It's the exact same. It's the same exact kit for the back. It's got the suede in the middle and out on both sides. The dome lights work back there. Headliner, visors, rear view mirrors all new. Fold down rear seat works perfectly. Carpet's new. Again, I mean, these bolsters, and when you have a fast car, guys, you got to have a seat that holds your hips in. Yeah. Otherwise, you're sliding all over. They did a great job when they painted it. Look at the quality. This car's not going to last. I bet this car don't last a week.
I don't think so either.
You look at the bottom corners of the doors. All new door sills. The dash pad's perfect. AM, FM digital radio. Inside the glove box, we have, I don't know what this is. Bluetooth stuff right here. 3-speed automatic shifter. We went ahead and ordered this brand new steering wheel for it. It's about a $400 wheel. No expense spared. We put all new lenses in it. I mean, this car is just ready to go to your next show. It does have the seat belts in the front. They're the nice chrome seat belts. Again, the TMI seats here, horses, pony interior, armrest, bases, pads, everything's brand new. But as we even get into this chrome in here, when Timmy buffed it and stuff, we got all the buffing compound off. The chrome's excellent there. The paint and bodywork is tremendous throughout the whole car. Have you seen a flaw yet? I have not.
Maybe.
Well, there's a little tiny line here, and I'm not sure what it is. Can't feel it. There's a little tiny, in the clear, there's just a little tiny line right here in the right light.
Just catch it at the right light. So no, other than that, all this.
Rear quarter is mint over top of the quarter panel. Behind there is beautiful. And check out both sides, guys. Look how tight that door fits, perfectly flush to that quarter. Same thing on our lower fender. Like I said, if you're a fussy Mustang guy, come look at this one. I mean, I don't think you can bitch about the gaps.
I don't think so either. You can try.
Same thing here. Really nice and clean. Doors open nice and smooth. There's your factory color, which is an H code and color, 22 trim, factory A code. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that carpet's replaced too.
That's nice, huh? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to just go ahead and throw this one right in our new showroom and let it sit for a week until it drives out of here. Starts up really good as well. We talked about the horn works, wipers work.
I really like that steering wheel too. It made a big difference.
Did. That was your idea. I'll give you the kudos.
That's why I wanted to.
You spent $400 on that.
So I wanted to reiterate that.
2-speed wipers, and they park correctly.
That's on.
Your fan works. You don't need stuff going around, but the defrost works great. Actually sounds pretty good with the factory one speaker. It's got Bluetooth.
Yeah, you probably pointed that out already.
Got the original the light works in there too.
No, yeah.
And then you got the custom sound. I'd rather listen to this though.
Me too. That sounds a lot better.
It does. Heck with the radio, man. Temp gauge works from the factory. Gas gauge works. That's another thing we fix. We always fix that. Put a new sender in it. It's got 90,414 miles on the odometer. I did go ahead and put a brand new glass and bezel on it, so that's like new. It's idling around, Brandt's got idling around 700, 800 RPM. Oil pressure is 35, and it's warmed up. Let's see what this baby can do.
I'm excited about her.
Now, another thing with this big steering wheel, this isn't a power steering, power brake car, and I'll get to it in a little bit as far as how nice this thing stops. And I was really impressed. We put returned all the drums, just did a bunch of regular work on the
Brakes.
The brakes, yeah. Speedometer does bounce just a little bit. I noticed right away at first. Hopefully it'll come out of that.
It is a beast.
That was 65 mile an hour. And here's our drum brakes, guys. I'm just going to show you at high speeds. So if you think you need disc, if you think you need power, buy them. But this car does not need that to stop. It's got a really good pedal, nice drum brakes. And if you get those drum brakes, freaking those rotors or the drums turned, makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it does. And this thing gets up and goes.
This thing downright flies, and check out the steering wheel.
That's kind of nice with like having non-power steering, because they seem to be a lot tighter going down the road.
It is so tight, you guys. I mean, there's no give on that thing at all. I mean, not at all. And as far as our brakes go, again, the brakes stop perfect, and our idle comes down nice to about 1,000.
I think Dad's having a little too much fun with it.
I like this Mustang, guys. It's a nice one. Tranny shit's
Nice
perfect.
Yeah, it does.
No disappointments here, you guys. Here's our brakes. Look at that.
You don't need disc.
No. Brand did an awesome job on these brakes. This thing handles awesome.
I hope our guys watch this video, you know, just see the kind of work they did. They did a great job with this car.
It's ready to drive home, you guys. Check this out, CoyoteClassics.com. 1965 Mustang Fastback, probably the most beautiful blue one I've ever seen in my entire life. And laser straight body, solid floors, perfect interior, comfort, power.
Got it all.
Buy it, guys.
CoyoteClassics.com.